Imagine this. You're standing on a busy street in Lagos. The sun is blazing overhead. Danfo buses are fighting for passengers. Conductors are shouting. Traders are calling customers. Cars are honking endlessly. Generators are roaring from every direction. The city is alive. Then suddenly, everything stops. Not slowly, not one sound at a time. Everything, at once. No horns, no voices, no engines, no generators, no birds, no music, nothing. For 3 hours, the loudest city in Nigeria became the quietest place on earth, and nobody has ever been able to explain why. This is the story of the day Lagos went silent. Tuesday, 2:13 p.m. It began like every other day. Workers were rushing back from lunch. Students were returning to classrooms. Street vendors were doing business. Traffic stretched across major roads. In Surulere, a taxi driver named Kunal sat trapped in gridlock. The heat was unbearable. He had been arguing with a passenger over transport fare. The passenger insisted he was being cheated. Kunal insisted fuel prices had gone up. The argument continued until Kunal suddenly stopped speaking. At first, he thought the passenger had stopped responding. Then he realized something strange. He couldn't hear his own voice. He opened his mouth. He felt himself speaking, but heard nothing. Confused, he rolled down the window. The city outside looked normal. Cars were moving. People were walking, but there was no sound, not even a single horn, and that was impossible. In Lagos, silence is impossible. Within minutes, reports began appearing everywhere. In Lekki, in Ikeja, in Yaba, in Mushin, people experienced the same thing. A woman cooking lunch suddenly turned off her stove. She thought she was having a medical emergency. She clapped her hands. Nothing. She screamed. Nothing. Her children ran into the room. Their mouths moved, but no sound came out. Across town, office workers rushed outside buildings. Some thought a massive explosion had damaged their hearing. Others feared an earthquake was coming. Then phones started acting strangely. The signal bars remained. The batteries were fine. The screens worked. But every call connected to complete silence. No voices. No static. Nothing. Radio stations became silent. Televisions displayed pictures without audio. Even emergency frequencies reported unusual disturbances. People began recording videos. But later, many claimed the videos contained only visual footage, no sound whatsoever. The first 30 minutes felt strange. The second hour felt terrifying, because something about the silence felt unnatural. The air itself seemed different, heavy, still, wrong. People later described the sensation in similar ways. It felt like the world was paused. It felt like time slowed down. It felt like something was watching. Markets stopped operating. Religious gatherings formed spontaneously. Families gathered together. Business owners shut their stores. Many expected something terrible to happen, yet nothing happened. No disaster. No explosion. No earthquake. Just silence. An endless, impossible silence. Then came reports from outside Lagos. Pilots flying overhead allegedly contacted ground systems. Responses were delayed. Some communications disappeared completely. Meanwhile, fishermen near the coast reported unusually calm waters. Even animals appeared disturbed. Dogs hid. Birds vanished from sight. The city felt abandoned, yet millions of people were still there. As fear spread, theories exploded. Some blamed a secret military experiment. Others believed a telecommunications failure had somehow affected the entire city. Religious leaders offered spiritual explanations. Conspiracy groups claimed a foreign government was testing unknown technology. Scientists who later discussed the event proposed something even stranger. What if sound itself had been affected? What if something temporarily altered how sound waves traveled through the city? The theory sounded ridiculous, but so did everything else, because no explanation could answer one question. How could millions of people experience the exact same phenomenon at the exact same time? Over the following days, investigators searched for answers. Engineers reviewed telecommunications systems. Power companies checked their infrastructure. Broadcasters examined recordings. Security teams analyzed data. Then something unusual surfaced. Several recordings covering the 3-hour period were missing. Not corrupted, not damaged, missing. Entire gaps appeared where information should have existed. One maintenance worker allegedly discovered blank sections in archived monitoring systems. 3 hours. Gone. No explanation. No error messages. Just empty space, as if those hours had never happened. Then, at approximately 5:13 p.m., a faint noise appeared. Nobody knew where it came from. Some said it was a dog barking. Others said it was a generator. A few claimed it was a distant airplane. Whatever it was, it lasted only seconds. Then another sound appeared, and another, like a city slowly waking from sleep. A generator roared to life. Someone shouted. A horn blasted in traffic. A baby cried. The sounds returned one after another until Lagos was once again Lagos. The silence was over. People celebrated. Some laughed nervously. Others cried. Many immediately called friends and family. Everyone asked the same question. Did you experience it too? And almost everyone answered, yes. Today, nobody can prove exactly what happened. Maybe it was a technical anomaly. Maybe it was mass confusion. Maybe it was a phenomenon science has yet to understand. Or maybe some mysteries are never meant to be solved. But imagine living in the loudest city in Nigeria, a city where silence almost never exists, then suddenly hearing absolutely nothing. Not for a second, not for a minute, for 3 entire hours, and knowing that millions of others experienced it too. So if Lagos ever went completely silent tomorrow, what would be the first thing you think caused it? Tell me in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more mysteries, legends, and stories that will make you question reality.